We're back, wrestling fans, with another great one-on-one matchup featuring Mr. Electricity Jerry Reiner. This matchup taking place in Milton, Florida under the banner of High Impact Wrestling. It's going to be Mr. Electricity taking on a legend in the sport of pro wrestling from the first family of pro wrestling, the Armstrongs, Scott Armstrong, the eldest of the Armstrong brothers and the son of the legendary Bullet Bob Armstrong. And there you see him, wrestling fans, the man from Marietta, Georgia, Super Kick, Scott Armstrong. A real fan favorite in the southern United States. And Reiner wasting no time, hammering away at Scotty. Reversal of the Irish whip into the ropes. Armstrong with a quick arm drag. And Reiner goes spilling out of the ring underneath that bottom rope.
What the hell was that? You such a move!
Mr. Electricity taking exception to the ringside fans here. These two men have met inside the squared circle on quite a few occasions. Wait a second, Reiner making the announcement that he's about to out-wrestle Super Kick Scott Armstrong. This I gotta see. There's not too many men in the sport that can do that. Wait a second, hard right hand, the clenched fist. Illegal blows to the side of the face of Scott Armstrong. You call that wrestling? Kicking away repeatedly to the midsection and a standing side headlock. Armstrong backs his man in, shoots him off, drops down. And another lightning fast arm drag. And once again to the floor goes Reiner. And he is visibly upset. Armstrong awaiting the arrival of Mr. Electricity back inside the ring. Both combatants back inside the ring now. Little trash talking between the two combatants. I think Reiner might have busted open Armstrong's lip there with those punches. And those Armstrong boys have some mean tempers, let me tell you. Reiner backs his man into the corner buckle there. Armstrong with a hard right hand at the ready there. Reiner complaining to the official. They lock up once again in the center of the ring, standing wrist lock applied by Mr. Electricity, winding the arm now. And a reversal of the hold there by Armstrong. Into the hammerlock, standing side headlock, and back to the wrist lock. Nice wrestling shown there by Super Kick Scott Armstrong, and Reiner escapes to the safety of the ring ropes there, facilitating the break by the referee. Reiner complaining about a pull of the hair there, the official asking the ringside fans. And so far, it's been all Super Kick Scott Armstrong dominating Mr. Electricity Jerry Reiner. fighting to snatch the standing side headlock there, Mr. Electricity, but he's shot off by Armstrong. Big tackle with momentum there. Armstrong drops down, beautiful high leapfrog, and a hip lock takeover. And Armstrong once again ready to unload with that right hand. The son of the Georgia jawjacker himself, Bullet Bob Armstrong. And again, Reiner filing a complaint there with the referee. You can just see the frustration mounting in Mr. Electricity there as he backs super kick Scott Armstrong into the turnbuckle. Armstrong blocks the attempted right hand and delivers one of his own.
5 minutes ago, 15 minutes remaining.
And thus far, it's been all super kick Scott Armstrong on the offensive. But you gotta figure, even though Reiner is a ring veteran with 12 years in the business, you can take that and just about double it, and you've got the experience of a mat veteran like Scott Armstrong. And not only that, but Scott Armstrong was born into a wrestling family. He's been around wrestling all his life, fans. Greco-Roman knuckle lock test of strength here. Reiner breaks that up with a knee to the breadbasket. Trying to use the leverage there, the superior positioning by Mr. Electricity, but Scott Armstrong fighting his way to his feet. And a boot to the midsection from Reiner. The fans here in Milton, Florida are really behind super kick Scott Armstrong as he attempts to overpower Mr. Electricity here. Fighting up from his knees. He's up to a vertical base. Down goes Reiner now, being overpowered by Armstrong. Armstrong trying to stomp the fingers there. Reiner avoided that, but takes a hard right hand right to the noggin. And that one knocked Mr. Electricity for a loop. Wait a second, Reiner hiding behind one of the security guards here. And Mr. Electricity is not a happy camper. Once again, complaining to the referee now.
Shut up! You get that real good?
A little message for the fans at home. Armstrong there got lulled into a false sense of security. Reiner snapping the throat there across that top rope. And that gave Reiner the break he needed to begin this offensive flurry. Raking away at the eyes there momentarily of Scott Armstrong. Snapmare center of the ring. Short drop kick right to the shoulder blades. Patented offense here from Mr. Electricity. Floats over for the cover, but fails to hook the leg and only a count of two there. Stiff kick right to the back. And Reiner once again breaking the rules. Mercilessly choking Scott Armstrong with those ropes. But always careful to break before the count of 5 or he would be disqualified. Armstrong firing back with a couple of shots to the midsection, but Reiner quick to cut off the action there, going to the eyes. And now choking away in the corner. Another boot to the midsection there from Mr. Electricity. Locks in an armbar there. Note the wide base and the superior leverage position there employed by Reiner. And the fans here in Milton, Florida, really rallying behind their crowd favorite, Scott Armstrong. Armstrong fought his way to his feet there, only to be pulled back down by the trunks. Reiner shielding the referee's vision there momentarily. Now a blatant chokehold. And again, Reiner will go to any lengths to gain a victory over a legend like Scott Armstrong. It's a big feather in your cap, wrestling fans. Wait a second, sunset flip out of nowhere. Reiner's shoulders down for the count, but barely able to kick out there, Mr. Electricity, and delivers a clothesline. I thought Armstrong might have had the opportunity there to gain the offensive, but the fire was quickly snuffed out by Mr. Electricity. Reiner shoots his man in, Irish whip and a reverse elbow smash. Cocky, arrogant strut there. And back to the arm lock once again goes Reiner. In this position, Jerry Reiner gets to take a breather while at the same time leaning all of his weight on Scott Armstrong. Diverts the official's attention and goes to the eyes once again. And again, Reiner choking right in front of the official. Good grief. You got to wonder how much more of this the referee's going to allow, wrestling fans. Reiner with a head of steam, nobody home, and Armstrong firing away with rights and lefts, shoots his man into the ropes, reverse elbow smash, and Scott Armstrong is a house of fire now, wrestling fans. He's got that second wind. Beautiful standing drop kick. And Scott Armstrong is handing Reiner his keister at this point in the matchup. Super kick, Scott mounts his man in the turnbuckle, hammering away with hard right hands. As the fans here in Milton count along. Reiner with a boot to the midsection there, raking the eyes. Wait a second, he's going for shock therapy. The patented finishing maneuver. Wait a second, a kick to the knee there. Ducks the clothesline. There it is, wrestling fans, the super kick. Scott Armstrong floats over, hooks the leg, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your match is going to be super kick, Scott Armstrong. Stay tuned, more action up next.